Hello guys, long time no see. How are you all doing? Hope life is treating each and every one of you fine. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I really miss you all, but I'm glad to be back now. I just want to use these few seconds to say welcome to this amazing year of greater achievements, mental, emotional, and psychological wellness, and happier living. May God bless our earnest efforts this year. Amen. My people, it is obvious that the social media has become a very strong distracting force in our society today. Because of this, people every day plugging their attention and interest into the new happenings in the internet. Guys, by so doing, the social media has become an effective, although momentary escape window out of the brutality of a bad government and harsh living conditions. Before we look into the issue on hand today, it is worth noting that at Gist Quarters, we analyze, dissect, and present the news and gossips that comes up on the social media in a way that it will be balanced and inspiring and empowering to our listeners. As of this moment, the trending news is about a popular and handsome Nollywood actor known as Alex Ekubo. Now guys, before going deeper, let us look at the context upon which what is happening in Alex Ekubo's life. Few months ago, Alex Ekubo, whose sexual life or the absence thereof has fueled so many gossips and speculations among the populace, had come out to declare that he has finally found his missing rib and had extracted a consent from the said missing rib for the tying of a nuptial knot in a no distant future. My people, the head and bottom of my long grammar in this case now is that Alex declared his engagement some months ago to one Miss Fancy Achilono, a Nigerian model based in America. Had it been another young man that made that statement, not much ripple would have come off the news. But because it was coming from Alex Ekubo, a popular Nollywood actor, a man whom many gossip mills and online commenters association had spun so many fantastic tales about his sexuality and secrecies and affairs, the entire internet was awash with many reactions. Finally, with that news, the fear of many has been proven to be false. It is just a matter of time and the wedding will be held. Hopes were high, expectations were extreme, congratulations were pouring in from left and right, from east, west, north and south. Then, one day, while many were still daydreaming of the wedding dress, the asoebi, the venue, the reception and cuisine, a huge shock arrived from the penmanship of Miss Fancy Achilono, the highly hyped fiancée of Alex Ekubo. The wedding is off, she wrote. In that one swipe of her pen, she burst the bubble of many people's hope while giving the internet scavengers a new material to chew and regurgitate. Guys, for weeks the internet was aflame with stories and speculations of what might have and might not have happened. While the web was busy weaving tales around the breakup, Alex Ekubo, the main protagonist of the event, was loudly silent. Every effort to make Alex talk proved abortive. After weeks of not hearing anything from Alex Ekubo, the hotness of the news began to cool down. People and social media scavengers then began to migrate to other more trending news. Later on, Alex's silence was broken when he celebrated his acquisition of a magnificent mansion. It was a big achievement and many celebrated with him. Then, out of the blues again, my people, on the morning of 22nd December 2022, Miss Fancy Achilono picked up her phone again and again set the internet ablaze with an apology letter to Alex Ekubo, the same man she jilted a year ago, 3 months before their scheduled wedding date. She wrote, "Nothing makes sense when we are apart at Alex Ekubo. You still have my heart. I miss you. I love you. And I'm truly sorry for all the hurt and pain you and your family went through with our breakup. I should have controlled my emotions and not been so overreactive. I said too much. I did too much. Please forgive me. I've learned my lesson on how to handle situations better. I'm not afraid to be vulnerable and say you, your family and friends still mean the world to me. Losing you has felt like grief. Love heals. Hashtag Felix forever. My people, the rumor mill and the gossip and commenters association of the internet immediately launched again into high production mode. Expectations and excitements were again at its peak. What will Alex say? How will he react or respond? Will he respond at all or just maintain his usual silence? Many people counted the minutes and hours in high expectations. Finally, guys, their prayers were answered. Alex Ekubo responded. It was a short, crisp, almost formal response. I appreciate the apology. May God bless us all. That was it. People had expected something more elaborate, more romantic, but what they got was a brief flash of a response. It was like a pim when people were expecting a boozer. His response was largely construed as a rejection. So it was normal for Miss Fancy Achilonu to feel insulted. In reaction to this, she launched into a face-saving mode, claiming that she was cajoled into making the apology. While reacting to the apparent rejection, she went ahead to release the chat she had with Alex. And in the chat, she said that Alex had not touched her, meaning that he has not slept with her for the 5 years they've been dating. This piece of information fueled the trajectory of narrative that paints Alex as a closet gay guy. As the drama kept unfolding, guys, Miss Fancy has been busy titillating the appetite of newsmongers with barbed statements like, I don't want to say all I went through, I'm free from being controlled, and such other statements that begs for more explanation. Then later, she started accepting interviews where she answered questions about her relationship with Alex Ekubo. Meanwhile, my people, Alex has reverted to his usual silent mode, leaving the rumor and gossip factory of the internet to keep churning out the various versions of the saga for the entertainment of the masses. Now, the silent question here is there any evidence anywhere to back up any supposition in the media? Is Alex gay simply because there are no girlfriends or baby mama scandal associated to him? Or is it because his aggrieved ex-fiancée claimed he did not sleep with her during the 5 years of their dating? Now, listen guys, here I am not supporting any particular person. I am only presenting my analysis based on the facts we have at hand. Alex is a handsome and successful celebrity with a legion of beautiful girls lusting and desiring him. That he has had enough sexual solicitation from girls to the point of boredom is possible. While many men may see having sex with a woman as an achievement, there are those who, based on their backgrounds and past experiences, do not see having sex as some kind of accomplishment. In fact, there are men who are repulsed by women that make sexual advances at them. Their repulsion here is not based on any sanctimonious religiosity, but just because constant barrage of sexual advances from opposite sex has made them allergic to such. Many celebrities may be in this group, including Alex. Psychotherapists of many celebrities worldwide can attest to this. In fact, people like these are like many rich people who are immediately repulsed by any sign of plea for fund, simply because it has become a frequent occurrence in their lives. If I should prefer an advice to Miss Fancy, it would be to borrow a leaf from Davido's wife, Chioma, and Yul Edochie's wife, May Edochie. These two ladies did not throw themselves at their celebrity lovers. They kept their cool, kept their distance, and created enough scarcity of their presence for their value to be appreciated. Throwing yourself at a man who already have a lot of girls making love overtures at him is counterproductive. Allow him to feel your absence, to feel your value, and to hunt for you. Your value and power is not in your skill in bed, but in the effect of your absence on him and the value he has for your presence. My people, as for Alex Ekubo, as at today, his sexuality is yet to be proven. For people like him who do not have the kind of wealthy parents like Davido's and Yul Edochie, their worst nightmare is scandal. Alex is so scared of scandal that he has to beg Regina Askia to bring down the post she made about the popular musician D'banj. Miss Achilonu may have along the way fallen in love with Alex, but it is still doubtful whether Alex originally loved this girl. From where Alex is coming from, love is a supplementary consideration. What matters is reputation and career upgrade. He courted Miss Fancy when he felt she met the criteria. When Miss Fancy called off the engagement because the passionate vibe of love and lust was lacking, she did break Alex's heart. Not in the normal sense of the word, but in the sense that he was traumatized by the publicity and scandal her action had caused. When Miss Fancy showed signs of reconciling with him, Alex could not hide his desire to redeem his battered image. But Miss Fancy did not understand this. To her, it must have been all about the emotions and the passions of romance. And maybe that is why it is hurting her so much. Why she can't help but lash out in the public. There is no winner in this game. Alex is hurting. Miss Fancy Achilonu is also hurting. They may be hurting in different ways, but they are both hurting. And it is my wish that the people will understand and treat their matter with the delicacy that it requires. As for those who strongly believe that Alex is gay based on Miss Fancy Achilonu's insinuation, the pertinent question here is, does Miss Fancy look like a girl who will know that a man is gay and still leave her London or American house to come to Nigeria to seek for reconciliation and rekindling of their romance? Or could it be that Alex, acquiring new mansion, has so charmed the heart of Miss Fancy that she was ready to forgo sex in all her married life with Alex Ekubo just because of her pursuit of the life of wealth and popularity? My people, I threw this question to the floor. Please, what do you think? Let me hear your opinions in the comment section. Thanks once again, guys, for staying with me to the end. Do have a lovely day. Bye-bye.